Hey everybody, today we're going to show you where to find 40 milkweed here in Red Dead Redemption 2, so let's jump into it. So we're going to start on the far southeastern side of the map, just west of St. Denis, where most of these are going to be found, and just south of Caliga Hall, where you can see our red marker here on your map. Once you make your way over here, these are pretty difficult to spot. You may need to use your eagle eye, but our first three are going to be right here in a line. So we go ahead and grab all three of these, and again, that will be your first three. Our second location is going to be pretty close to our last one, just a little bit further north, as we're going to be just to the east of Caliga Hall. Right here, we can see our red marker by the water. And this one will be pretty easy to spot. We're going to have three in this location, two right next to each other, and the other one's going to be right over here. Once you grab these three, these will be numbers 4 through 6. Location number 3 is going to be just around the bend from location number 2 east of Caliga Hall. As we zoom in to this one, you can see we're going to again be right on the water's edge. When you get over here, you want to look for the wagon, and there's going to be some logs on the ground. Our next two are going to be found right here next to those logs. So we can pick up both of these, and these will be numbers 7 and 8. Location number 4 is going to be found just northeast of Caliga Hall, out by the railroad tracks. You can see we're actually going to be on the left side of the railroad tracks right here, so pretty easy to spot. Once you get over here, right next to them, you will find your first two on the ground right here. After you grab those two, what you want to do next is climb up over the railroad tracks. So if we go on the other side, you're going to find two more right over here, again right next to the water. So this will put you at 4 once you grab these two, and then you want to continue to work your way across the little stream here past all of the tree stumps. You go all the way to the end, you will find another two right over here. So this will be 6 and numbers 9 through 14. Location number 5 is going to be found north of Caliga Hall as well. This one's going to be on the other side of the bridge. So on the northern side of the bridge that you see here on our map, and we're going to be on the right side where our marker is. There's going to be 4 in total. Your first two are going to be right in front of the giant bush next to the end of the bridge. You can see one here and then one over here to the left. Once you grab those two, you just want to go across the path here. And hidden over here in these plants is going to be another two. So you can see those two right here in front of us. You can grab those, and all of these will be numbers 15 through 18. Location number 6 is going to be found in the bayou. This one's pretty easy to spot, as it's going to be right next to the railroad tracks, right around where you can see our red marker. And once you make your way over here, you want to look for the mossy tree, or one of the several that are right here next to the railroad tracks. And right in front of that is going to be your next two. So you can grab these, and these will be numbers 19 and 20. Location number 7 is also found in the bayou. This one is going to be just south of the little pond that you can see here on your map below the inn. So right here where our red marker is in front of that pond, there's going to be two. As we get close to the water, you'll see they're going to be right here, right next to each other. These two right here, and these are going to be numbers 21 and 22. Location number 8 is found really close to our last location. This one's going to be found near the same pond that we were just at. This one's just going to be on the northern side, so just to the west of that big letter N on your map, and right where our red marker is. You may need to use eagle eye, but you're going to have all three of them right over here in a line. So you can pick up all three of these, and these will be numbers 23 through 25. Location number 9 is going to be found just to the east of the letter N that you see in Lemoyne, and it's going to be right down by the water's edge. So literally right next to the edge of the water where you can see our red marker here. Once you make your way down here, you're going to find your first three in a triangle right here in front of us. You can pick up these three. And then once you grab these, if you just go a little bit further up the river, you're going to have another triangle of 3 right here. So you can see these two and then one by the bush. Grab all 6 of these, and these will be numbers 26 through 31. Location number 10 is easy to get to. However, it's a little difficult to see the actual milkweed plants. It's going to be pretty close to our last one, just to the east of the giant letter N on your map, right around where you can see our red marker here. Once you get over here, highly recommend using eagle eye. There's going to be a cluster of bushes, and in this cluster of bushes, you're going to find 3 milkweed plants that are all in a line here. So you can see all 3 of them right here beside us. And once you grab these 3, you will have 32 through 34. Location number 11 is pretty close to our last location as well. This one's just to the east of the giant letter N in Lemoyne. And if you look on your map, you can see there's essentially what looks like a really, really small plot of land that's kind of in the middle of the river. And when you get over here, this is what it's going to look like. It'll be pretty easy to spot as there's not a lot going on over here, but there's going to be 2 more milkweed plants right next to each other out here. So you'll be able to get numbers 35 and 36. Our final location is found just north of our last location, again, north of the letter N in Lemoyne. And you can see we're going to be just north of that little small island in the river that we got our last couple at. When you make your way over here, you guys will see right next to the water, there's going to be 3 that are in a line right here. And then after you grab these 3, just go a little bit further up the river line here, and you're going to find another 2 right here, which will put you at 5 and give you numbers 37 through 41. But this is where to find 40 milkweed here in Red Dead 2. Hopefully this video helps some of you guys out. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next one.